Okay, here we go.
For a haunted house idea, I'm just going to have one room with a bunch of women in it saying, I'm fine.
You know, I can't believe I got fired from the DNA testing facility. I mean, after all the blood, sweat, and tears I put in.
This year for...
I still can't believe you.
What?
Your buddy asked you to be his best man? That's kind of an honor.
I know.
Did you really think it was appropriate to open up your dinner speech with, "Welcome back, everyone"?
Appropriate? No. Hilarious? Yes.
Derek Scott.
What do you call two birds stuck together?
Ooh. Let me think, you guys. Don't know.
Velcros.
No, I didn't like that. Sorry.
I've got some racing geese for sale. Let me know if you want to take a quick gander.
I do. What do you...
Hey, where have you been?
Oh, so stupid. I saw two dudes with matching outfits.
Okay.
Well, I asked them how long they've been dating. They arrested me.
Oh, man.
So what's considered trashy if you're poor, but classy when you're rich?
Debt. Let me think. Garbage. Overtime.
Getting money from the government.
I wanted to take a second to thank everybody who helped me to find the word bargain. It means a great deal.
So what's considered trashy?
Hey, Guy.
Hey, what's up?
I have something to tell you.
What now?
Well, I borrowed your car keys and I can't find them anywhere. I think I might have thrown them out.
Okay, good.
Good? What do you mean?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity after you lose something to tell you that I lost the checkbook.
I created a dating app for
yes.
cannibals. It's called Tinder.
To make a long story short, I became an editor.
Long story, but I was late today because I had a panda handcuffed to me. Bear with me.
One thing about being in debt, bankers are really attracted to that.
Yeah.
30 days ago.
What?
I went to the paint store to get thinner. It didn't work.
I bought a book on how to build stairs.
I bought a book on how to build stairs. It taught me how to do it one step at a time.
It's a step-by-step guide.
Boom! Let's go!
I went...
Dad,
We did it, you
Yeah.
guys.
my nightlight went out. Can
I
you
wanna get
fix
one more.
it? I get scared alone in the dark.
Let's do one more, you guys.
Sure, but I think you mean you're scared of not being alone in the dark.
Hey, what's the strangest thing you ever done for money?
Definitely gotta be working 40 hours a week.
Hey,
Why couldn't the blonde write the number 11?
She was lefty. Don't know.
She couldn't figure out which number came first.
If Iron Man and Silver Surfer teamed up, would that make them alloys?
Probably so.
Horrible. Horrible,
Why-
you guys.
Jeez, why is that book so thick?
It's a long story.
I like that a lot.
Jeez, why is that
you
book?
guys.
I never learned the meaning
I
of
love that one.
truancy. Guess I wasn't at school that day.
I'll be telling jokes telepathically today. So if you think of something funny, tell me.
If you ever credit...
You're home early. What's going on?
Well, I got there and the parking lot was full. Couldn't even find a spot. guess they got enough people for today, so here I am. Jeez, I'm tired of this, man.
Oh, who was that?
The bank again. You know, I was flattered at first. They keep calling me and texting me, but it's getting old now.
What do you mean? Why?
How they keep complimenting me on my outstanding balance.
So, what kind of underwear do you want this
Horrible.
wear? Marathons.
Horrible.
You know, 9 months really isn't that long, but to some, it can feel like eternity.
Horrible, you guys. Horrible.
A woman has two missions in life: to calm down a man when he's angry, and when he's calm, to make him angry.
Horrible.
Why did the teacher put his toes in the ocean?
I don't know. Don't know.
He wanted to test the waters.
Oh.
How do mermaids
about
give
that.
birth? Usually through C-section.
I can't
was
wait
cool.
to grow up was probably the dumbest thing I ever said.
How do mermaids give birth?
I'll give you that one.
What
you
does a
guys.
child tell his mom when he's leaving the house in India? Mumbai.
I went to boarding school when I was a kid. That's how I learned how to get on airplanes.
What do mountain lions eat for breakfast? Goat meal.
You know, now my horse will only come out of her stable after dark. She's turned into such a nightmare.
What do
You know, last night was a little disturbing. While you were sleeping, you were using really aggressive, almost like abusive language toward me. It was kind of scary.
That was just your imagination.
What imagination?
That I was asleep?
You know,
So, do you remember the stupidest thing you ever said?
I do.
So, do you remember the stupidest thing you ever said?
I do.
Horrible, you guys.
Hey, Dad.
Hey,
You ever heard that saying, there's plenty of fish in the sea?
I've heard it, but you know what else there's plenty of in the sea? Trash. So keep that in mind. I
Horrible.
spent an hour arguing with this guy back and forth about whose seat I was in. Finally, I just got up and said, "Fine, you fly."
October 10th is such a great day. 10 out of 10.
I was the Olympic hide and seek champion in 1992. I never got my gold because they couldn't
Find me, yeah.
find me.
Horrible.
My balding
gonna
friend
count
is
that one.
moving away. He bought a wig before going, though. So, I got him a comb as a parting gift.
Good idea.
I partnered with So if a customer walks up to the counter and asks for a milkshake, what do you say?
I'm sorry, but the ice cream machine is broken
That's great. When can you start?
right now.
Once every 2 weeks, I sleep in a castle made of blankets and sheets. It's my fortnight.
Yeah. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and they told me that my sugar was too high. As soon as I got home, I put it on a lower shelf.
I fought off a bear in my pajamas once. I have no idea how he got into them.
You know, at 12 inches tall, my grandpa was the shortest man to ever join the army.
Something he got a foot in the door. Yeah, that's how he got it. That's how he got his foot in the door. This is gonna be the last one if this is it.
He was a foot soldier.
He was a foot soldier.
I fought off a bear.
All right.
I finished writing my first book.
I'd do anything for that Gatorade. Okay. Thanks, Julie Wall.
It's the A to C guide of laziness.
You know, they say that when you drive drunk, your reaction
They were giving out free soda at school the other day.
time is pretty slow. I don't know, I hit that old lady fairly easily.
I finished
laughed?
writing my first book. It's the A to C guide of laziness.
You know, they say that when you drive drunk, your reaction time is pretty slow. I don't know, I hit that old lady fairly easily.
I finished writing.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
It's a pretty bad joke.
I saw
though,
you out
No, it's
yesterday
good, it's
walking
fine.
your dogs.
No, they're not my dogs. They're my sister's.
Good God, your sisters are hideous. I tried to attend a seminar for kleptomaniacs, but all the seats were taken.
If I had to choose one superpower, it would have to be invisibility. Just want to make myself clear.
Whatever.
All right, you guys ready for the show?
I'm ready.
What'd you guys do now?
Well, you know it's Friday night. You know what that means.
No, I don't.
Every Friday night, I send the neighbor lady flowers from a different guy, and then we just kick back and listen to her and her husband fight.
You know the
What?
worst thing about living next to a really good gardener?
Ooh. The worst thing? I don't know. Something grows on you. I don't know.
The grass is always greener on the
Oh, that's
other
good.
side.
Yeah. What did one nut say when it was chasing another nut?
Oh my gosh. What could it be, you guys? Walnut, peanut. It would be. Don't know.
I'm a cashew.
You know,
It's
As a
okay.
gardener, I never tell secrets in the garden. The potatoes, they have eyes. The corn has ears. And the beans talk.
All right.
my friend asked me if he could set up a human cloning lab in my basement. I said, sure, make yourself at home.
Here's the vibe.
I have to pee.
What? Oh my gosh.
You know, the worst part about stopping to pee is I watched all those idiots we already passed. They caught up to us.
I have to pee.
Chefs have to be very precise when measuring out butter. There's no margarine for error.
What do you call a woman who can cook, clean, and do math? A wizard. Back in school, I had a
What?
teacher that lied all the time. Her name was Misinformation.
I went to school for magicians, but failed the final exam. They were all trick questions.
Definitely went
Back
through
in
my mind.
school,
Should've
I'm
said
not
it, though.
quite sure how to use my new telescope, but
I
I'm
wasn't
looking
thinking trick question.
into it.
That's a start. I would like to thank my skeletal system for all of the support it has given me over the years.
Something about guts, spilling my guts. It better not be that, man.
I'm
Wait,
not
that
quite
was it?
sure how to use my...
Just forget it.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, you mind if I take a picture?
No, that'd be fine. What the heck?
Scientists recently discovered a
Sorry, that was funny.
Scientists recently discovered a frozen dinosaur fart. They're calling it a blast from the past.
The man who invented distorted mirrors died. His funeral will be held in a cemetery.
What's so funny?
I ran into a girl I went to school with. She used to be a stuck-up little cheerleader.
Yeah?
Now she's built more like a lunch lady.
You know, I don't really mind leg day. It's just the 2 days after that I can't stand.
You know, my friend thinks drinking beer will make him smarter, but I don't think anything will make my butt wiser.
You know, I don't really mind leg day.
It's okay.
Yesterday I spent all day bobbing up and down in the water. It's been my dream ever since I was a little boy.
My wife has been on the treadmill a lot lately.
Wow. I don't know. Something about running.
I told her she's going nowhere fast.
Okay, that was good.
Let me ask you, are you a smoker?
I am, yeah.
Cigarettes, marijuana, what?
Mostly just briskets and pork.
Just as I suspected. Let me...
When I was younger, I liked my Jack in the Box. Now, I prefer it in the bottle.
When you dream in color, it's actually a pigment of your imagination.
Yeah. What happens when the fog clears up in California?
Okay, I live in California, so I should know this one. I don't know. Clear as day.
UCLA.
UCLA. Horrible, you guys. Horrible.
Whenever my wife is upset about something, I let her color in my black and white tattoos. She just needs a shoulder to crayon.
Horrible.
30 days.
Now, you came in because you
I don't
say
know about
that you
that.
found a... I nicknamed my horse Mayo. And sometimes mayonnaise.
I put a blackboard and a wooden desk in my bedroom. You know, makes it a bit more classy.
Hey,
Horrible.
the business cards came in.
Yeah, it's amazing how heavy a box of business cards is.
It's made out of fucking trees. Hey, the business cards came in.
What?
Yeah, it's amazing how heavy a box of business
Oh
cards
my god.
How do you make garlic toast? Raise a glass and talk about all the wonderful things it has done.
What do you get when you cross a boomerang and a ghost?
A boomerang and a ghost, you guys.
Something that's gonna come back and haunt you.
How do you make garlic
I was going to invest in my
thinking
buddy's
Pretty
frozen
obvious, but
sneaker business, but I got cold feet.
How do billboards
So I'm gonna do a little
communicate? Sign language.
What are you up to?
All right. I just posted my opinion on social media. That should fix everything.
Bilbo Baggins suddenly woke up to Don't Stop Believing playing. It was an unexpected journey.
Little upset I got thrown out of my coffee club today. I wore a t-shirt.
Bilbo
I bought a fake koi fish. It's my decoy.
I went out for drinks with a few hedgehogs last night, and when I woke up, I just felt awful. I think I was spiked.
I had a joke about oil drilling, but it was really crude.
I hate all 1970s female solo artists. What a bunch of prima donnas.
All of my friends laughed at me when I said I had a hot date, but the last laugh is on them because they're imaginary too.
Ah, so you're back from the doctor. Are you okay?
Oh, no, not really. Turns out I have sex daily.
What?
Well, I meant to say I have dyslexia, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I opened a
Oh.
Mars bar once. Discovered Martians actually love gin.
How many guys does it take to screw in a light bulb? A lot less than it does a heavy one.
I opened a
You know, fruit farmers eat what they can and can what they can't.
What's the coldest city in Germany? Berlin.
Hey, I think you need to start standing up for yourself more. You gonna walk in with me?
Huh? So where are we eating?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, think faster.
I'll walk faster. Well, what?
What do you call a dentist that doesn't like the letter T? Dennis.
If one door opens and another door closes, should probably move. Your place is haunted.
What do you call a dentist that...
That's kind of funny. I'll give you that.
Hey, what are you guys still doing here? I thought you guys were going out.
We were going to go out. I woke up today laughing. I guess I must have slept funny or something.
Yeah. At the local arcade, there's this new Hobbit pinball machine. Doesn't take coins.
Huh.
Though, only Tolkien's.
I woke yesterday. My wife thought she saw a roach in the kitchen, so she scrubbed and scrubbed and it was spotless. Today, I put the roach in the bathroom.
Nice. Yeah, my biology class, we had to assemble a skeleton. Well, as a joke, I hid one of the arm bones. No one found that humorous.
Apparently, a man has been stealing wheels off police cars. The cops said they're working tirelessly to catch him.
I like it.
You know, after Monday and Tuesday, even the week says WTF.
Yeah.
I like that one too. I actually really
Son,
do.
I want to offer you my congratulations. You're probably going to remember this day as the happiest day of your life.
Well, thanks, but the wedding is tomorrow.
I know. Son, you know what generation Forrest Gump belonged to? Gen A.
Yeah. I did my famous lion impression at the local talent show.
Something about sleeping, something about roaring. I don't know.
It was a roaring success.
Wow. It was that simple, huh? It was a roaring success. Do you guys want to count that one? I'll count it as half.
You know what? You ever notice that the country we live in, the richest, most powerful
I just need
country
another
in
half.
the world, can't even solve homelessness?
I know.
But yet, they say they can change the temperature of the earth if we only pay more taxes. You ever meet someone and just right away, you know right at that moment that you want to spend the rest of your life
Away from them.
without them?
Yeah.
I have, yes.
You ever meet
I don't
Our
know
local
if I
baker
count that,
was struggling to make the dough rise, so I figured I'd help him out. It was the yeast I could do.
Yeah. Well, my pet mouse Elvis died today. He was caught in a trap.
Our local...
Hey, pickleballer.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Well, I proposed to the girlfriend and she said no.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a guy who proposed to his girlfriend. Hey, you're home. What'd you learn today?
Well, apparently not.
Somebody asked me how you weigh a truck. I said it's the same thing as weighing a human, just on a much larger scale.
I procrastinate so that I'm a little older, a little wiser when I do all those things around that need to be done.
Yeah.
So a blind man walked into a bar, and then a table, and then a chair.
You know,
What?
cheating in a limbo competition,
That's like the oldest joke ever,
that's about as low as you can go.
right?
It is.
That was
So
another.
a blind man walked into
Horrible,
a
you
bar,
guys.
and then a table,
Really?
and then a chair.
People like that one?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
I hate 3 things. That's posting jokes online, list, and irony.
You know, Pinocchio never had any luck on a dating app.
Who knows why? Nobody knows why. And then obviously something about lying too, possibly. But I think it's going to be the nose. Who knows why?
It's not surprising because he was looking for a relationship with no strings attached.
Oh.
Dad, I have a question.
What's that?
Why is every day Arm Day?
It just works out that way.
Dad, I have a question.
What's that? Hey,
Hey,
when I was 8, I fell off my bike and I scratched my knee pretty bad.
Why did the teacher keep her classroom dark? Her pupils were sensitive to light.
Last night I laid in bed for 2 hours. Then I realized I just went upstairs to get my shoes.
Hey, you're back.
This morning I coughed up a pawn, a bishop, and a rook. I must have...
I don't know. Something about chess. Chess. I must have chess. I don't know.
a chest infection.
Chest infection.
It was a rough night.
Okay.
A Japanese gardener asked me what I know about bonsai trees.
You know, cheating should affect your credit score. I mean, if Barbara can't trust you, why should Nationwide?
What do you call a helpful lemon?
Don't know.
Lemonade.
I was gonna blame my pet ostrich for a crime that I'd committed.
But his, he couldn't get his head, he couldn't, something about his head under the sand. He couldn't get his head out of the sand or something.
But my lawyer advised that it wouldn't fly in court.
My wife said that I was just average intelligence.
I said that was really mean. That's a very mean thing to say.
So that's just mean.
Yeah, we got it.
I was gonna blame my pet ostrich.
Yeah. All right, great. See you guys next time.